Hi, welcome to Professional Certifications channel. Let's break down CISSP exam preparation, one topic a day for focused and effective learning. Today's topic is security governance.
Definition. Security governance refers to the overall system of policies, controls, and processes that ensure an organization's information security strategy aligns with its business objectives, regulatory requirements, and risk management priorities. Security governance is the responsibility of senior leadership and involves setting the direction, establishing accountability, and ensuring that the security strategy is implemented effectively across the organization.
Key concepts.
1. Purpose of security governance. The primary goal of security governance is to ensure that information security is integrated into the organization's overall business strategy. It ensures that security measures support business objectives while managing risk in line with the organization's risk appetite. Security governance helps establish a clear structure for decision-making and accountability for security-related issues, ensuring that the organization's leadership plays an active role in maintaining security.
2. Elements of security governance. Policies and standards. Security governance begins with the creation of policies, standards, and guidelines that set the foundation for the organization's security practices. Policies define the overall approach, while standards provide specific rules that must be followed. Risk management. Identifying, assessing, and managing risks to information assets is a core part of security governance. This includes establishing processes for risk assessment, risk mitigation, and ongoing monitoring. Compliance and legal requirements. Security governance ensures that the organization complies with industry regulations, legal obligations, and internal policies. This may involve adhering to frameworks such as ISO/IEC 27001, NIST, GDPR, HIPAA, or PCI-DSS. Organizational structure. Governance defines roles and responsibilities across the organization, ensuring that everyone, from senior executives to individual employees, understands their role in maintaining security. Accountability and oversight. Governance ensures that there is clear accountability for security initiatives and that performance is regularly measured and reported to the board and senior management. Security strategy. Governance drives the development of a long-term information security strategy, which is aligned with the organization's business goals, risk appetite, and compliance requirements.
3. Principles of security governance. Alignment with business objectives. Security measures must support and align with the organization's overall business strategy and goals. Security should not hinder business growth, but instead enable it by protecting critical assets. Risk-based approach. Decisions about security should be based on a thorough understanding of risks to the organization. Resources should be allocated to address the most significant risks, prioritizing those that could have the greatest impact on the business. Responsibility and accountability. Leadership, particularly senior management and the board of directors, must be accountable for the security program. Governance structures ensure that these leaders are involved in key decisions and oversight. Compliance. Security governance ensures that the organization meets its legal, regulatory, and contractual obligations related to information security. Continuous improvement. Governance frameworks must be adaptive, promoting continuous monitoring, assessment, and improvement of security practices. 4. Security governance frameworks. ISO/IEC 27001, an international standard for information security management systems, ISMS, that provides a framework for establishing, implementing, maintaining, and continually improving security. It emphasizes risk management and aligning security with business objectives. NIST Cybersecurity Framework, CSF, a set of standards, guidelines, and best practices designed to help organizations manage and reduce cybersecurity risks. It focuses on the 5 functions of cybersecurity: identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover. COBIT, Control Objectives for Information and Related Technologies, a framework for IT governance and management, providing guidance on the alignment of IT with business goals, risk management, and compliance.
It includes a strong focus on information security governance. CMMI, Capability Maturity Model Integration, a framework that helps organizations develop maturity in their processes, including security governance. Organizations can evaluate their governance maturity level, from initial, ad hoc, to optimized, fully integrated with business objectives.
5. Roles in security governance. Board of Directors. The board plays a critical role in overseeing the organization's information security strategy and ensuring that security risks are understood and managed at the highest level. Senior management, CEO, CFO, etc. Senior leadership is responsible for integrating security into business strategy and ensuring that sufficient resources are allocated to the security function. They are also accountable for security outcomes. Chief Information Security Officer, CISO. The CISO leads the security team and is responsible for developing and executing the information security strategy, reporting on security performance, and managing security risks. Information Security Committee, a cross-functional committee comprising key stakeholders from IT, legal, HR, finance, and other departments that help implement and oversee security governance. Internal Audit. Internal auditors assess the effectiveness of security governance, policies, and controls, providing independent oversight and recommending improvements.
6. Key security governance activities. Establishing security policies. Senior leadership, with input from the security team, develops and enforces security policies that guide the organization's approach to protecting information assets. Risk management and assessment. Regular risk assessments help identify, prioritize, and mitigate risks that could impact the organization's critical assets. Governance ensures that risk management is embedded in the business process. Compliance monitoring. Governance ensures that the organization monitors its compliance with internal policies and external regulatory requirements. This may involve conducting audits, assessments, and reporting to regulatory bodies. Security metrics and reporting. Security governance involves the regular collection of security metrics, e.g., incident response times, number of vulnerabilities addressed, and the reporting of these metrics to senior leadership and the board to track performance and inform decision-making. Third-party risk management. Governance also includes managing the risks associated with third-party vendors, partners, and service providers that have access to the organization's information or systems. This involves assessing third-party security controls and contractual agreements.
7. Challenges in security governance. Alignment with business. Balancing the need for robust security controls with the organization's business objectives can be challenging. Security must enable business processes without creating barriers or slowing down operations. Resource allocation. Ensuring sufficient budget, staffing, and technical resources for security initiatives can be difficult, especially when security is competing with other business priorities. Changing threat landscape. Security governance must be flexible enough to adapt to new threats, technologies, and regulatory requirements. This requires continuous monitoring and the ability to pivot quickly when new risks are identified. Cultural challenges. Building a strong security culture across the organization is a challenge. Governance must promote security awareness at all levels, ensuring that employees understand their role in maintaining security.
8. Security governance and compliance. Regulatory requirements. Many industries are subject to strict regulatory frameworks that require formal security governance structures. For example, GDPR requires organizations to protect personal data and implement appropriate governance and security measures. HIPAA mandates healthcare organizations to implement administrative, physical, and technical safeguards to protect health information. PCI-DSS requires organizations handling payment card data to implement security controls and governance to protect cardholder data. Legal accountability. Organizations that fail to implement effective security governance can face legal and regulatory penalties, as well as reputational damage, in the event of a data breach or noncompliance.
9. Security governance versus IT governance. Security governance, focuses specifically on protecting information assets and managing security risks across the organization. IT governance encompasses broader IT management activities, including resource allocation, IT project management, and aligning IT with business objectives. Security governance is typically a subset of overall IT governance.
10. Continuous improvement in security governance. Security governance frameworks promote a culture of continuous improvement, where security policies, controls, and practices are regularly reviewed and updated in response to changing business needs, evolving threats, and lessons learned from incidents. Governance models often adopt a plan-do-check-act (PDCA) cycle. Plan defines security goals and strategies. Do implement security controls and policies. Check monitor performance and conduct audits. Act adjust the strategy and controls based on findings.
Importance in the CISSP exam. Security governance is a core part of the security and risk management domain in the CISSP exam. CISSP aspirants must understand the role of governance in aligning security with business objectives, the frameworks used to implement effective governance, and the responsibilities of senior leadership in security management. Exam questions may focus on security governance structures, frameworks, e.g., ISO/IEC 27001, NIST, risk management processes, and compliance requirements.
Real-world example. A healthcare organization implements security governance by aligning its information security strategy with compliance requirements from HIPAA. The board of directors regularly reviews security performance, and the CISO leads efforts to ensure that patient data is protected. The organization conducts risk assessments to prioritize security investments and maintains continuous monitoring to detect and respond to potential breaches.